Hello, this is Mr. Molo for lesson 11.2, area of triangles and trapezoids. So watching this video, you might think you might not need to watch it because you're going to find the area of triangles, but make sure you watch the whole thing so that we know how to find area of trapezoids. Alright, so to find area of a triangle, so we already know how to find area of a square, that's just length times width. So if I was looking to find the area of these two squares, it would be 3 centimeters and 3 centimeters, which is 9 centimeters. And 12 inches and 5 inches, which is 60 inches squared. So since basically a triangle is half a square, so the formula is pretty similar to that. So it's length times width, and then divided by 2 or times a half, however you want to think of it. All right, so there's our triangle. It's just a picture showing you that it's pretty much just like half a square. So we find the area of a square and then we divide by 2. So for this problem, I have a height of 5 and a base of 7. That would be 7 times 5, which is 35, and 35 divided by 2, which would give me 17.5. Okay, and it doesn't matter which or when you divide by 2. So I could have done 3.5 times 5. I could have done 2.5 times 7. Doesn't matter when that divide by 2 comes in. And you'll see the more you do problems, it depends on the problem. Sometimes it's easier to do in the beginning, and sometimes it's easier to do at the end. So like some of these, like this purple triangle up here, I could do 7 times 4 divided by 2 to give me 14. Or I could just divide this 4 by 2 right away and just say 7 times 2. And no matter what, I'm still going to get 14 centimeters squared. Same thing over here with this yellow triangle. 8 times 6 is 48. 48 divided by 2 gives me 24 centimeters squared. Or I could have done 8 times 3 gives me 24. Or I even could have done 6 times 4 would give me 24. It doesn't matter where that divided by 2 is happening as long as it happens. Same thing with this blue triangle. I could do 13 times 1 to give me 13 centimeters squared, or I could do 13 times 2 to give me 26, and then divide by 2. I probably wouldn't do 2 times 6.5 because we really don't want to deal with decimals more than we have to. So any of those would have been okay to divide by 2 on. Alright, moving on to the one we probably don't know, so area of a trapezoid. So area of a trapezoid, this is what our trapezoid looks like, and we have 2 ways we can find it. We can either make it into 2 triangles, like kind of as you see here. They kind of made a triangle over here, and there would be a triangle over here, and then we have a square in the middle. So we could find out the 3 areas of those pieces, or we can use this formula right here. So our base 1 plus our base 2 times our height, and then still divided by 2. And this one, it matters the order. So we have to divide by 2 at the end. It doesn't matter which one our base 1 is or which one our base 2 is, as long as they get added together. So something like this, I have my base 1, let's just say it's 2. My base 2, let's say it's 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. And I'm going to divide that by 2, which should give me 5 centimeters squared. Alright, same thing here. I have 1 plus a half, so 1.5. 1.5 times 4 is 6. 6 divided by 2 gives me 3 centimeters squared. Alright, going down to this yellow one, I have 1 plus 2 for adding my 2 bases, times 4, which is 12. 12 divided by 2 should give me 6 centimeters. And then you might have some problems in the book that aren't pictures, but it'll still give you all the information you need. So you have a height of 3, top width of 5, and a bottom width of 12. So I'm adding my 2 widths together. So 12 plus 5 is 17. 17 times 3 is going to give me 51. 51 divided by 2 is going to give me 25.5. Same thing for the second one. Base of 4, height of 6, and a base 2 of 7. So this one tried to trick you by giving your bases in different order. That doesn't matter. My 2 bases, I add them together, I get 11 times my height of 6, which is 66. 66 divided by 2 gives me 33 centimeters squared. Last one, so a top width of 30, height of 5, and a bottom width of 45, so this is going to be a pretty big number. So here's my two widths. I have a 30 and a 45, which gives me 75, and 75 times 5 is going to give me 200 and, not 200, so 75 and 75 is 150, 150 and 150 is 300, so it's going to give me 375, and 375 divided by 2 is 187 and a half. So make sure you go back and you can do it no matter how you want to find area of a trapezoid, just as long as you're finding all the area. So you can either divide it up into two triangles and a square, or just take the two bases and add them up.